Warning, there may be explicit language in today's episode. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, two of the Tailgate Talks hosts are on vacation, but who's still here? Me. Isn't that right?
I'm bro.
Good job. Best host.
Hey, you better be careful. Dom's a co-host too. But he's on a
You're
vacation.
the best one, though.
Yeah, it's not on vacation.
Appreciate it. But nah, I won't. I'm not gonna lie. If Alex wasn't on vacation, I probably wouldn't be on this week. But yeah, I am reporting from Gatlinburg, Tennessee, as you can see behind me.
Beautiful spot. Yeah, absolutely beautiful spot.
Yeah, lighting might be an issue here in 10 minutes or so, and hopefully a black bear doesn't come from behind and attack me. So we'll go off with that. So, yep, Ian is making his debut on the new channel. He's on a few times on Edinburgh Now when we were on there. But yes. So to start off, unfortunately, the logo. Jerry West did pass away. It was like sometime last week, I think. Something like that. But one of the GOATs in the NBA, of course, is the logo for the NBA. Reading his career stats, 14-year career with the Lakers. He averaged 27 points, 6.7 assists, 5.8 rebounds, and 2.6 steals in 932 regular season games. I was just laughing at what Dom just texted me. If I repeat it, then I would be going to the penalty box. So West was selected to play in 14 All-Star games, won one Finals MVP award, and secured one NBA championship. And he was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1980. So, yep. Rest in peace, Jerry West. And, yeah, one of the GOATs, gentlemen. One of the GOATs.
Big time.
But, yeah, so next. This is weird. Another gambling story. Yay. I don't really know much about this.
I have an article pulled up right now.
All right, you want to go ahead and take that?
From CNN Sports, Major League Baseball has disciplined umpire Pat Hoberg after investigating him for potentially violating the league's gambling rules. The second notable betting incident the MLB has dealt with in the last month, the league announced Friday. The league said during spring training an investigation was opened on Hoberg for a potential violation of MLB sports betting policies, and he was removed from the field of play. MLB has not announced the exact discipline for Hoberg, but he has not umpired a game this season. Yeah, The Athletic first reported the story on Hoberg's discipline. Oh boy.
You're right there.
Anyways, the MLB did not say if its investigation showed Hoberg bet on baseball. The league also did not find any evidence games worked by Hoberg were compromised or manipulated in any way, but added discipline was warranted. Mr. Hoberg has chosen to appeal that determination, MLB said in a statement. Therefore, we cannot comment further until the appeal process is concluded. So yeah, there's not too much that the league can really talk about right now, so it's hard to get into those specifics of it, but it's the common theme we're starting to see more and more surrounding professional sports.
Yeah, I mean, Ian, this is definitely the first time talking about any gambling on this show. Obviously, there was the whole thing with Shohei Ohtani, Mitsuhara, Tucupita Marcano being banned for life, which is crazy. And I understand people's frustrations with Marcano being banned for life, but you got to understand, Ohtani is a superstar. Marcano is not. That's the way the league looks at it. I'm not saying that like that's fair or anything. I'm just saying that's how it is. And there's just nothing anybody can do about it. But what's your thoughts on this gambling stuff? How much do you know about it? Take it away.
Well, my whole thing is it happens in every sport. Unfortunately, it does. But if you're betting in the sport that you play, I understand. I understand the punishment. If you are betting on a sport that you have nothing to do with, I don't see a problem with it. I don't. I mean, if you're if you're in the legal state where you're able to do it yourself, go for it, man. If you're betting, say, on the game that you're playing in, it looks rough. Unless you're betting on yourself to do well. But that's my thought.
I can totally agree with where you're coming from too, because there's a lot of states where sports betting is legalized, and the whole reasoning for sports betting being illegal in professional sports league is to avoid point shaving and guys throwing games. So, like, if you're a baseball player betting on an NBA game, I don't see the issue either.
Yeah, no, like I can understand where the league's coming from if Marcano was betting on Pirates games, which, by the way, I don't know why you would be betting on the Pirates. Maybe to lose.
On the Pirates to lose, yeah.
Yeah, at that time period when he was on the team. But speaking of the Pirates, I know Skeens is on the mound today. I got to double check the score. But yeah, I can understand where the league's coming from. Oh, it's 4-1 Pirates. Let's go. But yeah, I can understand the league's frustration with players betting, like MLB players betting on MLB games. But you should have the right to bet on NBA games, NFL games, if you're a Major League Baseball player, in my opinion. You obviously saw Calvin Ridley get in trouble in the NFL, but I don't know. We'll have to see what happens there. But speaking of the NFL, Trevor Lawrence got his extension with the Jacksonville Jaguars, 5 years, $275 million. A $200 million guaranteed, a $142 million at signing, and Lawrence received a $37.5 million signing bonus in a deal that starts in 2026, meaning he will be under contract through 2030. So, as I wait for a car to go by, so he will be a Jacksonville Jaguar for a very, very long time. Whoever wants to go first. I mean, seems like Jacksonville has finally found their guy, and we'll see if the team can build around the Jags and make it to the playoffs again. I know they missed last year. Maybe we'll see how they do this year. But what's your guys' take on the extension that Trevor Lawrence got done with the Jags?
Go ahead, Don.
I think we'll definitely see like how real he is in the next couple of years, because he's turned that team around a decent bit, and we'll just see if he's worth the money. We'll see if he's the Jaguars guy.
I just hope if they want to do well, they're gonna need more. They're gonna need more guys that he can go around to. I mean, he does have ETN, he does have Ridley, but like, who are you throwing to? Who else? You know?
For sure.
Yeah, for sure. As I'm trying to protect my microphone from getting unplugged. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, obviously, the first year was a struggle because you saw his head coach. Second year, outstanding year. So we'll see. He's coming in. He's coming in on what, year 4 now? I believe. Year 4.
4 or 5.
Sounds about 4 or 5, something like that.
4 or 5. I believe 4. I believe 4.
Yeah, he was drafted in 2021. So 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, 4.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll see how he does. But good for Trevor Lawrence getting that money.
I'm ready to talk hockey, baby.
You want to talk hockey? You want me to get since you know what? Yeah. Let's go ahead with hockey. Alex is God. So real quick. Ian, Alex called us. What do you call us? Oilers Glazers last week.
Yeah.
That's what it was, I believe. Dom, I know the Oilers won the last game.
Beat the brakes off Florida. I think it's fixed.
And also I'm gonna plead not to swear so I can get this out quick so I can go back to my vacation. That's good. That's okay if you do. But it's still not really looking too good for our Connor McDavid getting a ring. I'm gonna say it. Never say never, but Alex is probably gonna have a field day on this year when he comes back next week.
Hey man, McDavid does what he has to do. If McDavid,
Yeah.
I mean, he did. There's only so much the guy can do. He just got if the guys start working, guys around him start working a little better. Like they looked great, and looked absolutely great in game 1 or game 3. Yeah, game 3. I'm sorry. We'll see. I mean, we'll see. The guy Carter he has been very quiet.
We'll see.
Really showed it. Game 4, Edmonton showed out big time. Like we were talking about earlier, Carter Verhaeghe only has he's scored once. He scored 1 goal in game 1. Every game after that, he's recorded 2, 3, 4 shots on goal, and finished -3 in 2 of the last 3 games.
You know what your guys' problem is? You have the curse. The Corey Perry curse. Dude cannot win a cup. Period.
Hey man, I'm not even. I ain't even. I'm not an Edmonton fan. I'm a McDavid fan.
Nah, that's fair. I'm just a straight up hockey fan, and I'm also a USA guy. So any Canadian team, screw them. I want USA all the way.
Wow, all the smoke, baby.
All the smoke. We're taking this. We're taking the cup down to Florida. I got the shades on for Fort Lauderdale, although it's kind of rainy down there right now. But I got the shades on, the Pirates bucket hat, the sunrise jersey on. Let's go. Go Florida. Go Cats all the way.
Nah, man, I genuinely believe Mike, I'm with you, to be honest with you, man, I'm with you. Totally with you. You never did hockey, you never know. Especially when you got guys like Nugent Hopkins, Hyman, McDavid, Darnell Nurse, Connor Brown, all those guys. Going back on the road, going back to Florida, down 3-1 is very, very tough for them, but still, you never know what could happen. There's life. They showed life in game 4 with an 8-1 win over supposedly the best team in hockey. Very unlikely finals too, in my opinion.
Listen, I love whoever wins just because I'm a hockey fan. I'd love this thing to go to game 7. I think it would be electric if it went to game 7.
To be awesome.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you want. You love in the finals 2 teams that you'd be like, you know what? Good for them. Happy for them. Not like, oh, the Chiefs and somebody else. Oh, the Patriots and somebody else. The Warriors and somebody else. I don't know.
The Diamondbacks.
And that's what I love about hockey so much is it's like it changes almost every year. I know Florida went back-to-back visits to the Cup Finals, but they haven't won yet. So
Right.
if they win this year, who knows if they're coming back next year? Because it's the toughest thing to ever win. That Stanley Cup is the toughest because you have to win 16 games, and you have to do well in an 82 regular game season.
Not to mention, this is definitely one of the furthest travels for in between sites for the Stanley Cup Final.
I saw that it was 2,541 miles.
Edmonton's up there, dude. Edmonton
Same.
is north. They are north.
Well, it beat
Super
the record.
north.
It beat the record because before it was Vancouver and Boston at 2,500.
Yeah.
Beat them by 41 miles.
Yeah, dude. It's
But
insane, man.
You know what they're doing though? They're on that plane. They're playing their cards. They're gambling. They're having fun with their buddies. They're relaxing. That plane ride it's short.
For sure, 100%. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll definitely see what happens. We will definitely see what happens. I think game 2 or game. I'm tripping. Yeah, I believe game 5 is Tuesday night.
Yes,
Tuesday
sir.
night in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, can I give a little stick tap though? McDavid passed Wayne Gretzky with 32 assists, which is the most assists in a single postseason. So,
Dude,
little stick taps to him.
Dude, that's gross. That is so gross.
He's leading the NHL in postseason points too, with 38.
He's averaging. I mean, dude, he's averaging 2 points per game.
Well, that's 8 points more than second place.
Yeah, dude.
And you
It's
know what's
insane.
wild? Top 4 guys right now in points are all on the Oilers.
Oh.
Tied for 4th is Barkov.
What I'm saying, dude, that goes right back to my take about how
Leon Draisaitl.
Leon Draisaitl is just in the backpack. He's in McDavid's backpack. That just goes back to my take.
Hey, there's somebody on YouTube that was disagreeing with you. Or is either YouTube or TikTok.
I mean, bro, I'm just saying. Let me pull up their stat. Let me pull up stats right now.
Yeah, Ian,
Just saying, McDavid recorded 133 points this regular season.
Yeah, Ian, maybe you'll get lucky and there's gonna be somebody on TikTok or YouTube that disagrees with you and calls you out. It's one of your takes.
I don't care.
It's funny. There was somebody that said something on YouTube about our Eli Manning, Aaron Rodgers thing last week. I was like, okay.
Say it to my face.
I'm just saying, man. Leon Draisaitl is not scoring 41 goals without McDavid. Just saying. I'm just saying.
He's just
scoring 10 goals. He's not scoring 10 goals in the season without McDavid's 32 assists.
You know who's not scoring goals if he's not with McDavid? Hyman. Hyman ain't scoring anything. He's a great player. He's a great player. He is in the spot that he needs to be every single time. But he ain't doing that without McDavid.
No way, dude. None of these guys are doing it without McDavid.
Yeah.
Hyman scoring 54 goals in a season is nuts, in my opinion.
Nobody even knew who he was.
Until I didn't know who he was until literally this postseason.
Dude, I just remember I opened up a pack of Upper Deck cards and I go, oh, Zach Hyman, rookie card. And I kind of just like put it away. I had no clue who he was. Didn't think he was going to do anything. But look at him now. Good for him. I'm sure he's going to get paid too.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. But yeah, we can go back to hockey here. at the end, but we should probably move on. The NBA Finals, also 3-1. The Celtics are up 3-1 on the Mavs. They are playing as we speak. They are winning 48-39. So by the end of tonight, we could be having an NBA champion. Because of course,
Everyone knows all these teams want to win it at home.
yeah, for sure. Which, by the way, real quick, the Hawks do plan on keeping their number 1 pick. So good job.
That's so dumb. That's so dumb.
Really.
They weren't even that bad until Trae Young got hurt. They were in the play-in tournament.
Yeah, but they were still 36-46. They cannot play defense. They need defense. That's their problem.
You're telling me the Pistons? You're telling me the Hawks deserve it more than the Pistons?
Oh, I'm not denying the lottery. I'm not denying.
Hornets, and the Blazers. Spurs. I'm not gonna say the Spurs because they have Wemby.
Yeah, Dom. I'm not denying that the lottery is stupid, but when it plays in favor of your team, and you of all people can understand that with Paul Skeens, it's nice when your team gets it. Yeah. And thank God the Pirates won the lottery that year, so we have Paul Skeens.
I'm just saying. I'm also just saying. I think I really wish the Blackhawks won the NHL lottery.
No.
Oh my.
No. Dude, that would have been awesome, dude.
Hawks did not deserve Connor Bedard, and Hawks do not deserve another one.
But dude, the way I look at it with Bedard, having Bedard and Celebrini would be insane.
So hold on. So I believe wasn't it the Avalanche that pretty much got screwed in that lottery? Or am I thinking? Or no. It was either the Avalanche or Ducks.
Was it Bedard lottery? The Bedard year?
Columbus.
Yeah, the Bedard year. Because it was either Avalanche or Ducks.
I mean, the Ducks got Zegras.
No, the year of Connor Bedard was the worst 3 were Chicago Blackhawks, Columbus Blue Jackets, and the Ducks.
I don't know why I said Avalanche. I'm stupid, but yeah.
The Sharks definitely needed it. Oh, the Sharks this year definitely needed it. We're saying the Hawks getting the first overall pick is absurd. That is absolutely absurd.
Again,
hey, now they got Will Smith and Celebrini. That team's gonna be real good.
That team's gonna be nice. Celebrini is a dog.
But Dom, to also add on to this, the draft class this year isn't that stellar either. So
what?
But
what did you just say? You said that this year's NHL draft isn't that.
No. For NBA. Yeah, no, hell no. No.
Who cares about the NBA?
But the other night the Mavericks did win in a pretty good game for them against the Celtics. So we'll see if they can come back and force another game. So we'll see. Pirates
winning right now.
Yeah, winning right now. But real quick, I want to get it over with from the other night against the Colorado Rockies, 16-4.
Can't win them all.
Yeah, they bounced back the next day.
Oh, they did. But Jared Jones got rocked. 4 innings, 6 hits, 6 runs. There was a point where I believe it was Ryan McMahon. He stole home, made everybody look incredibly stupid. Jared Jones is pretty mad about it. He should be.
Hey, I'm gonna go see Jared Jones this Saturday. Bobblehead.
I'll be there.
Baby.
I'll be there.
You'll be.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Mikey's gonna bum it down and wherever he's at now.
Tennessee. Bobblehead night.
Oh,
yes, sir.
Oh, but Anyway, ignore that weird cut. Had to cut some things out. Thanks, Dom. So Pirates did bounce back the next day. They won 8-2. Brian Reynolds continues to just be a beast in June. Where's this here? I had
Worth the money.
Yo, for sure. Now he's
He's
hitting.
worth the money. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's hitting his worth his contract. But yeah, so in the month of June, 14 game hit streak, a 339 average.
An animal.
Freaking car. 20 hits, 8 runs, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs, a 950 OPS. Beast.
Jesus.
In June. Beast in June. Just
I
absolutely.
will say right now, this series versus the Reds is a mandatory sweep. The series versus the Rays gotta take 2.
Has to be. Here, let's see if Reynolds is continuing his hit streak as Ben. Oh, 9th inning, Ben Narzen, 4-1. Yep, Reynolds has 2 hits, so he's got his average up to 271. Nick Gonzalez though for 4, who's been the Pirates' best hitter, in my opinion.
Rowdy Tellez 2 for 4 today.
Dude, I'm telling you, he's back. He's back.
He's not.
He heard them boos. He heard the
Yeah.
boos. He's back now.
Yeah, he's back.
He's back until he's not back.
Oh.
Then he'll hear boos again.
Speaking of wins, it's official. Raise the Jolly Roger, gentlemen. Raise the Jolly Roger.
Dragon.
But yeah.
Dragon.
So I know he homered the other night, but I'm gonna say it again, and I'm gonna have some people roll their eyes when I say this.
Mute him.
You can't. When are the excuses for Jack Sawinski gonna stop? Seriously. Yeah, okay, he homers or whatever, but as I hear my family going crazy as I hear playing a game upstairs.
When he hits, dude, when he hits, man.
Yeah, but when does he hit? Is my question.
Yeah, good point. That's a good point.
He's
Really
never
good point.
He's never consistent. He homers and people go, "Yay! Keep it going! I believe in you!" And then he's 0 for 3 the next day, and then 0 for 4 the next day, and then maybe gets a hit the day after that.
What's he batting actually?
Like 176.
Let me look. Let me stat check this.
Listen, I'm not saying DFA Jack Sawinski. And I know why he's up, but he needs more time. If you truly believe in Jack Sawinski, you need to send him back down to continually get at bats. Because right now, I don't care what anybody says, he's not a major league hitter. That's my hot take for the week. He is not a major league.
Like we talked about a little while back. The dudes that they do send back down to Indianapolis, they do tend to find it.
Yeah. And it seemed like he was okay before he came back up.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know whether to blame that on Sawinski, Andy Haynes. But at this point, knowing how long Sawinski has, or how many at-bats Sawinski has seen, maybe part of it is on Jack Sawinski. Maybe. I'm not going to fully say that yet. But that just brings me back to the same question. When are the excuses for Jack Sawinski going to stop? I don't know.
Probably never.
I don't know. Probably never.
We'll
Probably
see.
never.
Yeah, you never know. We'll see what happens.
But-
We'll see what
Yeah.
happens as we get into July.
Yeah, for sure. But for the Buccos, continue to win series, and you don't have to sweep everybody. Sweep the Reds.
Please sweep the Reds.
But you don't have to sweep everybody. Just win series, and guess what? You're still in it. You are in the race. And there you go. Gentlemen, we are coming up at the end of the show. So by the time we are recording next week, we're going to probably have a Stanley Cup champion. Ian, we're definitely going to have a Stanley Cup champion probably by the time you come on next. So final thoughts on the Cup. Go ahead.
Let's go
ahead,
baby.
Nah, go Cats, man. He's wrong.
I do want to actually. You know what?
Oilers, baby.
You know what? I'm gonna end on this question, on this hockey question, so both of you can answer this. If I can hear Benny screaming upstairs, so it looks like the Panthers are gonna win the cup. If you're the Oilers, what do you need to do to bounce back to try to make it to the cup next year and potentially, possibly winning it next year?
Give McDavid the puck.
He needs
Literally,
hope.
That's it, dude.
You can't have him play 60 minutes though.
But
He
you should
would.
have him- but you can have him play 48.
Actually, I do have a question then. Who wins Conn Smythe? Would you give it? So say Florida wins.
Okay.
Do you give it to McDavid? Because he's had one heck of a run this postseason. Like the best
Dude.
run. Or do you give it to Bob? I'm okay giving it to Bob.
Bob's been insane.
He's stopping
He's been
everything right
insane,
now.
dude. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
McDavid did what McDavid is doing right now in the playoffs and what he did in the regular season is absurd.
Well, this Conn Smythe is playoffs only, man. And he didn't
I
finish
know,
it.
but you got. I know, but but still, you got to take his 132 point season into account.
You can't though.
I know, but
No,
I know.
I'm not saying that 38 points in the playoff season is nothing. 'Cause that's way higher than anybody else in the league. But didn't finish. I mean,
you can only do so much, and
I even think Barkov could get it because he
you think
shut
Barkov can get
McDavid
the Conn
down.
Smythe?
He shut McDavid down this whole series. McDavid has one goal.
He hasn't scored, dude. He said he does. He's not even going to try to score anymore.
Why would you not?
Because dude, he doesn't need to. He really doesn't have to.
I think the 3-1 says otherwise.
He's literally balling right now. And there's only so much one guy can do. There's only so much it's so much the kid can do.
Oh,
Get him out of here. That's two.
Dom, no, come back. You can serve your 2 minutes next week.
That
we're
is
at the end.
unnecessary roughness.
We're at the end. We're at the end of the show. It's okay. Plus, we'll probably, you know what? I'll put in the. You know what? Here, I'm gonna put in the chat right now. Dom, penalty box, 2 minutes. Remember, Alex? Yep. But yeah, so Dom, while I'm typing this, would you like to do the outro? Because I feel like you never get to do the outro.
What do I got? Let's see what I got. What do I got?
Alex should be back next week, by the way. I know. I forget. I actually.
Subway rapper.
I don't know who's on the show next week. I believe.
Yeah, we can find somebody.
Let me see. Oh, EJ's back on, and I don't know for sure yet. But Coach Mike Miller might be on next week. Quarterback coach
might be.
for the Argonauts.
And I might be
All right.
on raising the Stanley Cup in my Florida Panthers jersey because they're gonna.
Hey, July
Hey,
1st.
that's another one. Hey, that's another one.
Did you, Don?
That's another one. Yep, that's a 4-minute, buddy.
God. Oh man. Maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll do it in 2 weeks, so we don't keep Coach Miller waiting. Maybe we'll do it in 2 weeks. So Dom, take it away.
Good night, America.